Morning, welcome and happy Friday. I've gone for another new location today. I've gone for our talk studio. Now, this room is where the news and the sport is done during the show in the morning. And Jerry comes from here for Kerry today. Talk about comes from here. The main lunchtime and evening news comes from here. And weekend sport all come from here. And Terrace Talk and things like that. So, I'm just swapping around locations. Again, I've been left on my own with the camera. What did they expect me to do? Right, weather-wise, first off today for Friday, you can see the wrecked head on me this morning. It's going to be much different to yesterday. We will see a few showers in places this morning. We'll also see a nice bit of sunshine mixed across the day, and highest temperatures of about 8 or 9 degrees. It's fairly chilly out there this morning, but it's not freezing or anything like that. And I was reading again last night, they're still offering odds. Elaine was telling us this earlier in the week, of a white Easter for, not this weekend, but for next week. So we'll see. It's supposed to get cold again next week. Now, it's Friday, which means we've got loads to do in the show this morning. We have plenty of music. We'll do the Wheel of Anything. We also have your chance to win that school tour. We're actually going to give that away to somebody this morning to Dingle Ocean World. We'll send a class of 30 kids off to Dingle Ocean World. It'll be great crack. So that's coming up the show. And it's Easter Holidays Day. So for schools and for parents and pupils and students and so on, Easter holidays start today. So 2 weeks off. Nice. Papers today. Let's have a look. The Examiner's front page says bankers face pay penalty over trackers. Central Bank orders audit of behaviour and culture in banks. Calls to money advice helpline hits a 6-year high is also on the front page there this morning. And fears for Ireland as border talks go on. That's also on the front page of the Examiner. The Sun then has a headline about Sharon Ní Bheoláin this morning. Sharon stalker's child porn secret. Weirdo admits hounding RTE News stars, the main front page story. Mylene class is pictured on the front page, and it says, I'll stay Mylene, as in I'll stay lean. Looks good. She looks good on the front page there this morning as well. The Independent then says 100 homes upmarket, 100 homes upmarket Dublin areas to be knocked down to build this €3 billion metro line. I was watching the news last night and they were talking about this underground for Dublin, and they showed the area in which it would go. And then I saw on Twitter the Nafiana GA club above in Dublin. It will run under their pitch, and if what the statement I read last night is to be believed, they could be without their main pitch and a couple of AstroTurf pitches for up to 6 years, 3 to 6 years. I mean, that's a bit mental for a GA club. But that's on the front page of the Independent this morning, as well as the awful story from Galway yesterday. 2 female pedestrians killed in horrific crash on a rural County Galway road yesterday evening. Awful story in Ballinasloe. Makes some of the front pages of the papers as well this morning. And the sports sections then talk about a couple of different bits. Ireland play Turkey tonight, so there's an international friendly. I'm actually looking forward to this. I know people will say, oh, Ireland are boring to watch this, that, or the other, but it's a relatively new team. Sean Maguire is going to start. He's bound to. People have been calling for that for a long time, so I'm looking forward to this, to see what kind of a team Ireland have and Martin O'Neill puts out. And the other big sports story this morning is that as of 5 o'clock yesterday evening, it was officially confirmed that Zlatan Ibrahimovic has left Manchester United. They've terminated his contract, I think by mutual consent, and he's to join LA Galaxy. The LA Galaxy themselves are set to make some sort of a formal statement sometime today. But he's a legend. Whether he played for Man United or Sweden or Barcelona or PSG or whoever, the guy's a legend, and he's the ego to back it up. But he's set to join LA Galaxy, and we'll find out more about that later on. So with the Easter holiday starting today, it's officially clocks go forward this weekend, which means our summertime officially begins tomorrow night. Well, technically Sunday morning, the 25th of March, at around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, the clocks will jump forward. I think it's actually at 1. I'll be DJing for that. That'll be great fun, trying to tell people that we're closing. But so that starts, and we're with the Easter holidays then starting today. We're only a week away from the Easter weekend starting, which for me always means Easter Sunday you actually get to eat Easter eggs. So many friends of mine and people I know, people who may even be watching this, have already torn into their Easter eggs. Now, I'm not at all a kind of one for tradition plenty of times, but the one tradition I always stick with is that if you're given an Easter egg, it's eaten on Easter Sunday and on. You don't go into the shop today, buy yourself a Galaxy Easter egg and just eat it for the crack, because why? Because I want to. No, Easter eggs are for Easter Sunday and on. That's my opinion. So we're only a week away from that. Now, coming up in this morning's show, I mentioned about the school tour. We're going to do that. We've got plenty of CD packs again to be given away this morning. And as always, we're looking for you to get in touch and let us know what the plans are for the weekend. And if in particular you've got something nice planned for the Easter holidays themselves. So you can text or WhatsApp 083 300 3300. The first person who sends us a voice message and tells us what their plans are for the weekend on the WhatsApp will win themselves a prize. So you can do that now if you'd like, and I can check them because the studio is actually in here. That's where we're going to be based for the show this morning. I can check that in a few minutes' time. So you can WhatsApp a voice message now for your plans for the weekend. And and we'll do the birthday book and all the other bits and pieces as well. So have a good weekend. Enjoy the Easter holidays and happy Friday. Morning.